Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. 22-yard line. Now the former rushing champ. This is Arian Foster. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw, Smith. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith sliding out of the pocket. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Second and 10, Smith again. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Demetrius Harris, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
They're going to go for it. It's Smith. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
On down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery, 30 yards. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Good. Makes the score Lions 7, Washington 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
they're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Foster on 2nd down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Roby Coleman on the tackle. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And Robinson with a big catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
4-yard line.
On 1st down, Smith. This complete to Henry over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
Action, it's Smith. Over the middle, complete. It's Henry.
Go time, baby.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. And even 50 yards into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did.
23.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Washington, nothing.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll sneak it with Smith. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Smith keeps it on the sneak. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Smith. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
After the interception, here's Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Hunter Henry there to make the grab. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So here comes Alex Smith as he'll lead his guys up to the line to go for 2. Now it's Smith. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. A shotgun snap for Smith. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drive.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for circle round twice for the
On first down, it's Smith. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play. Smith on first down. They'll roll him out right. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, but it's going to be second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Down and 10 yards to go.
Now
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air again, Smith. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Throwing again is Smith. Open man here is Foster. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Smith throwing again. Call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Smith now to throw on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line. 13 yards there and a Washington first. A first down carry for Foster. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, Smith. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Throwing is Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away.
4-yard line.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Six nothing our score after one.
With this Washington 6. Jaguars nothing.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2. Brings up.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Josh Allen.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I hope
and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from taking the lead. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
That ties the game 6-6.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Lambo to add on the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Jaguars 13. Washington 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Jimmy Ward there defensively.
On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his left. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think
looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Henry. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. This is Foster, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Arian Foster, as the first half is winding down. And Washington able to make this a close game again. So here comes Alex Smith as he'll lead his guys up to the line to go for 2. They'll let Foster try and run it in. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Going right side here, and that's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll look to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that was the old QB one-man band play there in the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
On first down, Smith. He completes it to Julio Jones. Touchdown, Washington. Julio Jones. In the final seconds of the first half.
And Washington has made this a one-score game.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. The final shot here before break. Smith. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three?
A fairly short kick from the 14.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And a sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy. So that'll back him up 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
The 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. Open target here, Darius Slayton. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Now Doug Marrone not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2.
And here's Edwards-Helaire.
They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Jaguars 35. Washington 20.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker.
And he will take this one home.